All right. A big goal of mine this year has been to get as many students soloing as possible. And I was fortunate enough that the district sent me to the Minnesota Music Conference in February. It's an annual state conference where they have all kinds of sessions, performing groups. And the students usually know that when I come back in February, I have some new thing that I want to try out on them that I learned at the conference. And this next thing is one of the things I picked up at the conference. The session was on jazz and learning a tune by ear and then soloing over that tune. And they're called head charts, meaning you learn the head, the main melody of the song, and then you use it as the basis for the whole song. So we learned this song completely by rote. They might be looking at their music because they're thinking really hard, but they have no music in front of them for this next tune. So I just want to kind of show you the process that we went through because I got a lot of looks when I told them what I was going to do. They're like, what do you mean, no music? No music? So the first thing we did as a group is we learned the bass line. The whole band learned the bass line. So let's show them what the bass line of this song sounds like. And then the next thing we learned, including the rhythm section, with the exception of the drums, we all learned the melody. So rhythm section right now is going to play the bass line underneath. But now let's play the melody for them. Then the next thing we did is I taught them a scale that works really, really well over the top of this, and that's the harmonic minor scale. So we're going to play that scale for you. Let's just play that scale, right? I like that scale. That's a cool scale. Now, I didn't tell them I was going to do this because I didn't want to scare them. But the next thing we did was everyone soloed at the same time. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to take one time through, and it's kind of a mad cacophony of sound. But they're all going to solo at the same time. This is a great way because if you ask your child, they'll tell you that one of the most nervous things is to go in front of people and just improvise. And I tell them, here's the chord changes, and you just got to make something up, and that's really, really hard to do. So when we do it like this, there's not as much pressure because they can't really hear what each other's doing. So let's do bass line, and everyone take changes. 1, 2, 1, 2. So then the next thing, I told them that as the changes were happening, I said start to pick out certain notes that are happening in the changes, and then it'll really sound like you're playing the changes if you're listening to these chords, and then you start to match the chord that's happening in the rhythm section. So it was a really cool process. I think by the end they enjoyed it, right? Maybe? Yeah, some of them are still unsure. So, but we're going to do it again. So, but the name of this song is Equinox by John Coltrane. So we're going to play it as the full piece now. We just picked the order of solos this morning. So, trying to remember what they were. So first is going to be Jack Hackenmiller on trumpet, and then Connor Goad on trombone, Sadie Bauman on trumpet, Justin Clausen on trombone, Emily Miskowitz on trombone, or Emily Domrys, sorry, Emily Solon on this, right? Emily Domrys on tenor sax, and then Josh Engelkis on alto.